Migrants who survived when their boat capsized off the coast of Tunisia have given their account of the disaster, in which at least 60 people drowned. Initial reports said those on board were from sub-Saharan Africa, but the survivors say most of the passengers were from Bangladesh. With more, here's Rahul Joglekar.
These are the faces of men who've seen death at close quarters. Some too shocked to say anything, others devastated by what they saw. They all set off to start a new life in Italy, a dream interrupted by the harsh reality of death at sea. Ahmed from Bangladesh is one of just 16 who survived.
Fighting for life, swimming 8 hours in the swim. Then people dying one, every minute people going under down, every minute one is going, we lost him. I have lost my 2 brothers, one is cousin brother, one is brother-in-law. In front of my eyes.
Another survivor recounts the horror of what happened on board.
Our boat, the Zodiac, started filling up with water. Then it sunk and capsized. This was at 12 o'clock, midnight. We kept floating in the water until 8 o'clock in the morning. Then a small Tunisian boat came to our rescue. Along with the Tunisian army, they came and took us. Thank God we are here in Tunis. Thank God.
Italy doesn't want people like Ahmed and Mansour, and is cracking down on those making this journey. As 30 migrants were being brought to the coast of Lampedusa in Italy on Friday, the Italian Interior Minister declared that this was the last voyage for the rescue ship. It's a stance that wins elections in Italy and has brought down the number of migrants making the journey. 15,900 migrants arrived in Europe from the Mediterranean this year. That's a 17% drop from last year. But the UN's refugee agency, the UNHCR, looks at the numbers differently. They say that while the number of deaths at sea has halved, the rate of deaths per number of people attempting the journey has risen sharply.
We were shocked that 250 people died crossing the Berlin Wall during a generation of Cold War. And now we seem to accept 2,500 or more people dying per year in the Mediterranean. It's a damning verdict of the so-called European civilization. We cannot have that happening.
As the arguments continue over a long-term solution to a complex problem, thousands still gamble everything they have, including their own lives, to cross over to Europe. Rahul Joglekar, BBC News.